much you guys get paid? I'll pay you guys.
What's that?
How much you guys get paid?
Yeah, nada. Nada, no digas nada.
No digas nada, give them nothing.
IRC is running this shelter. Red Cross doesn't give interviews on this shelter.
Are you transporting migrants to the airport, sir? Shut the door right in my face. You just called me a domestic terrorist for asking a question.
Hey, you guys need to leave, man. You guys need to leave.
I don't gotta leave anywhere. This is a sidewalk.
You can leave now. We finished.
He just saw my number and he calls it. That's the kind of individual we deal with. And if you'd like, you can go talk to a judge and let him know that you're interested.
I'd like to have it on video.
So afraid. What are you so afraid? What are you so afraid? And what are you so afraid? And what are you so afraid?
So I'm standing here at 1200 East Apache Street outside what's called the Ann Ott School, which has been turned into a makeshift camp for migrants, illegal immigrants, refugees. We've had some pretty hostile encounters with a man who refers to himself as Nunyo, as in none yo business.
Hey, you guys need to leave, man. You guys need to leave.
I don't gotta leave anywhere. This is a sidewalk.
Stop harassing people,
I have a
man.
First
You guys
Amendment right to be here.
people.
What is your name?
Nanya.
Nanya? I have a right to be here. This right here is an old school that has been converted into a welcome center for migrants, and these buses leave on the hour, every hour, to Phoenix Sky Harbor Terminal 4. We're going to try to talk to the driver here. After speaking to sources who drive the buses and work at the airport, we were able to identify the location of the Secretive Migrant Refugee Facility at 1211 East Apache. We found the cagey and evasive behavior of the people who run the facility highly unusual, closing gates, rallying migrants away from us, and running away. Behavior of people who have something to hide. These are migrants on the bus. Are you transporting migrants to the airport, sir? Shut the door right in my face. One of the companies that transports the migrants is Jet Limousine, which we learned is a subcontractor to a group called Charter Up. These bus companies have instructed their drivers not to talk to any O'Keefe journalist and to even call the police on us when they see us. More on that soon. Hi, sir. Sir, who do you work for? Sir, I'm wondering, who do you work for, and are you shipping migrants on buses on the
I
hour?
work for Nanya. Nanya in your business, man.
Yeah, I'm looking dangerous now. Yeah, they're looking anxious now. Yeah, look at their faces now.
What is that? What is none of my business? What? You're shipping migrants on the hour, every hour to the airport? You work for none of your business? Nunyo?
Business.
What's the name of the nonprofit that you guys are getting the contracts with?
You can leave now. We finished.
What's your name? What's your name? It's actually a lot of my business. The public has a right to know. The public, we're not going anywhere. We spoke to two individuals who worked at the Migrant Center, Jesus Moreno and Tomas Robles. Jesus, the man who just slammed the gate on us, then offered us money to make us go away, which sounded to us like a bribe.
How much you guys get paid? I'll pay you guys.
What's that?
How much you guys get paid?
Jesus, yeah, nada. No digas nada.
Jesus, is that your name, Jesus? Jesus wouldn't give us his first or last name, but his boss shouted it out while she was telling him no digas nada, Spanish for say nothing to them.
Nada, no digas nada.
No digas nada, give them nothing. So we have a woman saying Jesus, but using just his first name and face, we found him online almost immediately. We have a bus pulling up, guys, right here. There's two buses. They're going the other way. He's waving. So his name is Jesus. He said, "Don't, Jesus, no digas nada." American Red Cross worker coming up to me and telling me that he can't comment. Do you work here?
No.
Okay.
Especially through the press, but no.
I'm sorry?
Red Cross doesn't give interviews on this job.
You don't give interviews?
Not on this job.
We ran into an American Red Cross worker who did inform us who is running the shelter. Signs of the Red Cross were everywhere, as migrants at the airport were covered in Red Cross blankets provided to them at the secretive location. Who does give interviews?
The IRC is running this shelter.
What's IRC?
The International Relief Committee.
The International Relief Committee, also known as the International Rescue Committee, is a nonprofit organization whose most recent 990 tax filing shows their gross revenues are around $1.4 billion a year. And that was just 2021. In the case of the IRC, a lot of that money is coming from you, the taxpayer. Based upon the Schedule B on the 990 tax form, $415 million is coming directly from the United States government. $178 million came from the Bureau of Population, Refugees, and Migration. $122 million came from the Department of Health and Human Services, and $114 million came from the Bureau for Humanitarian Assistance. Another $75 million is coming from the European Union, and the rest of their funding, from what we can tell, comes from the private sector and from sources like Catholic charities. So is this a shelter? Are they busing migrants to the airport?
I can't comment, but if you want to talk to, if you get somebody that works here, they can probably comment.
Are they busing migrants every hour to the...
I can't comment on it.
We then spoke to a man named Tomas Robles through the fence, who works for IRC and for 10 years worked as a co-executive director for Lucha, Living United for Change in Arizona, a leftist political organization. Robles called us domestic terrorists and then called the sheriff's office on us. Jesus Moreno.
Mr. Moreno, can we talk to you? I'd ask you to leave, please.
Is this sidewalk private property?
If you're yelling into the building, you're into our property and you're harassing folks that are here. So if you're asking for people here, you're harassing them.
You think that
because you're asking for folks in this building.
So Jesus Moreno attempted to offer me a bribe. He offered me money to, I guess, make me go away, and I'd like to ask him for comment.
Well, I don't know who that is, and I don't know.
You don't know who Jesus is?
He's right behind you. I know that you are harassing people here. I'm asking you to leave before I call the authorities.
Okay.
I don't deal with domestic terrorists like yourself.
Did you just call me a domestic terrorist?
Domestic country.
Well.
If you're not filming to private property, I'll ask you that you're trespassing.
You just called me a domestic terrorist for asking a question.
No, you're asking me to leave.
Okay, Jesus Moreno just attempted to offer me money. I'm sorry?
Do you have proof?
I have it on video and I'd like your comment.
You have proof?
What?
You can put it on the video. You can show
I
me
need
proof.
to ask him for comment.
You have proof.
I'd like to.
Do you have proof?
Have it on video.
So show it.
How much you guys get paid? I'll pay you guys.
What's that?
How much you guys get paid?
Jesus, yeah, nada. No digas nada.
Please ask you to leave your trespassing.
Robles did indeed call the Maricopa County Sheriff's Department on us. Since we had more questions, we sent a message to Robles on X to try to get his comment and called the Welcome Center and asked for Robles. Through the phone, we could make out crosstalk between Robles talking to Sergeant Sharp.
Welcome Center, how can I help you?
Hi there, I'm a journalist looking for comment. Who can I speak with, please?
Do you have something to write with? I can give you an email for a person you can contact.
I'm looking for Tomas Robles, please.
Give me a second.
Thank you.
So now he's making phone calls.
Hello?
Hi, yes. Looking for Mr. Tomas Robles, please? We heard crosstalk through the phone of the sergeant talking to Robles, making reference to a judge in regards to our presence.
Wait, he just saw my number in contact. That's the kind of individual we're dealing with. And if you'd like, you can go talk to a judge and let him know that you're interested.
We're looking for a comment on a story we're doing on the Welcome Center, where buses depart on the hour with people who cross the country illegally. One of your employees at the Welcome Center, Jesus, said, quote, "How much do you guys get paid? I'll pay you guys." He was talking to me. We also have Tomas on video threatening to call the police as we're standing on a sidewalk filming.
Yeah, actually, this is Tomas Robles. I actually did, in fact, call the police. Sergeant Sharp is here. Yeah, I'm here.
Hi.
Mr. O'Keefe, I suggest you please do not call us.
Please
do not instigate any confrontations for the safety of our residents and the safety of our workers.
Sir, I'm doing a story. I'm asking you for comment.
Not continue to harass our employees.
I'm asking you for comment. We're going to publish a story.
I will not comment. I will not respond to your harassment.
Okay.
I will not bother you harassing Jesus again. Please do not call him or come here looking for him. That would be a sign of harassment.
Jesus said, quote, "How much do you guys get paid? I'll pay you guys," unquote. Is that accurate? Is that accurate? Okay. ¿Estás pensando en votar en las elecciones en Estados Unidos?
Sí.
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 ¿Qué? ¿Biden o Trump?
Biden.
¿Biden?
Sí.
Estás,
Porque nos están dando oportunidad, Biden.
¿qué?
Sí.
Biden, estás pensado en votar en noviembre, ¿sí?
Sí, primero Dios, sí. Si nos dan asilo, permiso. Sí.
¿Por qué Biden y no Trump?
Porque el Trump parece que no nos quiere a los hispanos. Ya el Biden nos da oportunidad de entrar con familia aquí en el norte. Nos
Sí.
dan dando permiso aquí.
Sí.
Sí, él nos da permiso. El Trump parece que no nos quieren aquí.
Apprehended? Met Border Patrol. Acknowledgement, condition of release.
Sí.
See. And it's refugee?
Yeah, he has applied for refugee status and granted it for, but he'll have to go to an appearance.
I saw that they bust you over.
Yeah.
From where are you coming from?
I'm coming from the Guinea.
I
need to go to Atlanta.
Customs enforcements, location, asylum application. Okay. How did you fly here? Did you cross the border? Oh, you crossed the border. Where did you cross? In Arizona?
Yes.
Yes. You crossed the border illegally, against the law? Yes. And they gave you refugee status?
Yes. All of you. American Airlines.
American Airlines?
Yes.
In the United States, journalists have a First Amendment right and an accompanying responsibility to call, confirm, and verify the information obtained. We must give subjects the opportunity to respond to what we've uncovered. It would be unethical to not give Robles or Moreno an opportunity for follow-up on what the video showed them saying. We were not being aggressive, disruptive, or making any threats. We have no ill will, spite, or intent to harm anybody. We simply walked along the sidewalk and asked questions and wished to report the truth about the Welcome Center and the people who run it, all of which will no doubt create a groundswell for other whistleblowers, sources, and insiders to come forward to the public with information about who or what is behind all of it. And just with us doing our jobs, the police were called on us almost constantly throughout this process, and it would get much worse. Stay tuned for the next installment as we follow the buses to the airport. You won't believe what happens next.